Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my April TBR for you. Alright, so April we got a lot of books to get to, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. So we are going to start off with my ebooks that I have planned for the month. The first book, if I haven't finished it in March, I'm going to get to it in April, and that is Our Bloody Pearl. This is a high fantasy following a non-binary siren and like pirate adventures, and I've been meaning to get to this one for like 2 years and I just haven't, because my brain won't let me read fantasy books very much. So I'm finally going to dive into this one. I'm finally going to read it and we're going to really enjoy it, I think. Next up is Charisma Check, which this one has been on the last 3 TBRs, so I'm finally going to get to it. One following two rival cosplayers or kind of frenemies. I'm really looking forward to this one. So the next book that I have is Bear Creek Valentine. I know it's not Valentine's Day, but this one, I've been waiting for this sequel to come out for a long time, and I'm ready to dive into the ridiculousness that is this world. If you guys don't remember, I think I read the first one. It's the Christmas one. So that would have been back in, is that Christmas of 21, maybe? December of 21, I think. I just about died laughing the entire time I read it, and I'm really excited to dive into it. And if there's time, I'm going to try The Devil Takes. This is another book by Faye Quinn, who wrote Bite Me, which I really enjoyed. So I'm really hoping to enjoy this one too. So we'll see how this one goes. All right, so that is it for my ebook TBR. So let's go ahead and dive into the physical books that I plan to read. Most of these were on my March TBR, so they're probably familiar to you. So the first manga that I'm planning to read this month is Sasaki and Mino Volume 3. This one, it looks like Sasaki has finally reached his limits with how oblivious Mino is, and he may or may not be getting ready to confess that he loves him. So I'm really excited about this one. Okay, next up is Legends and Lattes. Finally gonna get to this one this month. This one is a very low stakes high fantasy where Viv is finally hanging up her sword and she wants to start a coffee shop. So I'm really, really excited about this one. I've heard nothing but good things, so I'm ready to dive in. So next up I have I'll Be the One. This fellow Sky, who is wanting to get into a K-pop group, and she's a plus size girl and she's been told all her life that fat girls can't do anything, and she wants to prove them wrong. And I believe she is bisexual, so I'm really, really excited about this book. Just because I'm really into K-pop now, which is a little strange to say, but I'm so excited to dive into this book. Also, I'm really excited for a plus size person in the K-pop industry, so yes, please. So the next book that I have for you is Deadbeat Druid. This is the third and final book in the Adam Binder series. This one I don't want to go in knowing too much because I feel like that would spoil some things, but this artwork is fantastic and it really matches the other two books. But this is one of my favorite urban fantasy series, and if you haven't read this yet, please check out the first book. Just be mindful of trigger warnings just because it's a doozy. And then the last book that I have for my April TBR is Bubble, which has been on the last 2 TBRs because I just haven't gotten to it yet. It's kind of following a gig worker who goes out and fights monsters. So it's kind of like, I don't know, Uber, but you know, killing monsters. So I'm really excited about this one, and hopefully I'll actually finally dive into it. All right, so those are all of the books that I'm planning to read in April. What are you guys planning to read? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.